Ladies and gentlemen, my review of San Antonio, Texas. Hi everyone, it is Crazy Dom here. So I finished up a 5-day journey of discovering San Antonio, Texas. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am a fan of NBA basketball. Okay, so whenever the Spurs are mentioned, people usually say that the Spurs play in a small, medium-sized market. So going into San Antonio, I was expecting a small, medium-sized city. That is not the case. Let me be clear. San Antonio is huge. It's ginormous. Yeah, the Alamo and the Riverwalk, let me be very clear. There is a lot more to do in San Antonio than just those two things. It is huge. There are some circumstantial things that bog down the experience, but overall, as huge as this city is, I don't know how you say it's a small, medium-sized city. I mean, this should attract free agents. It's great to live here. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, maybe it deters people away because talking to the locals that, during the summertime, reaching 105 degrees for 3 weeks straight is not uncommon in San Antonio. I mean, it does get very hot down here. I mean, it is Texas. But other than that, it is just a great, great, great city. I liked it. The Alamo had rich history, more than just the battle. Like the first U.S. built hospital was in the Alamo. I never knew that. Between flying a helicopter, well, I didn't fly a helicopter. Well, I flew in a helicopter. That was an adrenaline rush. I never would have done that had I not gone to San Antonio. Cave exploring. I'd never been in a cave before, but seeing those rock formations was very nice. They got amazing barbecue down here, which is obvious to say because it is Texas. Great barbecue food. The Riverwalk brights up at night, and things like the Towers of America. Lots of shopping to do. I mean, Pearl's Farmer Market is a very nice daytime thing. And at night, they have live jazz bands playing. It's just great here. I enjoyed it. I did not expect just how massive this city is. I mean, you would not think that this is a small, medium-sized market if you ever come here to San Antonio. It is just huge. The views of when you see the city, whether it be in that helicopter or the Towers of America, just follow me on Instagram. I got all those pictures there. They're just great, great views to see. Friendly people. I got the sense that, at any given time, you can just like walk up to someone and say hello. They're very approachable down here like that, but not too approachable. Don't be going up to them like Barney the dinosaur and start offering hugs. I mean, come on, no one's really that friendly, but but it's friendly enough where you can form a relationship very easily with people down here. If there really is any bad things to say about San Antonio, I mean, not too many bad things. I mean, the really hot weather in the summer is a bummer. Also, even though it was relatively 65 degrees up here in January, which is odd to say, it's January. Why is it 65? Because I'm down here in Texas. During the winter, a lot of attractions like SeaWorld, Six Flags, Aquarium. I think the aquariums were closed. I could be wrong on that. But some attractions are closed during the winter time, which makes sense. But since it's so warm down here, I think certain things like Six Flags could have given some leeway because of the weather. But apparently it is what it is. It's closed during the winter. So a lot of things that would give you that rush of energy, you have to wait till summertime when it's really hot. Certain things like the Riverwalk and the Alamo, you gotta use sporadically. You can't just go there every single day. Otherwise, you do lose that luster of doing it. But I think the biggest thing that I didn't like about San Antonio are the highways. I guess you can say when the road construction people first built San Antonio, they didn't think this city would expand as big as it did. So therefore, if they could do a do-over, they did, because the highways were like, the rings of a tree trunk. It's kind of like that, and it's just like bridges on top of bridges on top of bridges, and you're just circling around and going off each exit, and then you finally get to go straight. Rush hour could be bad, but rush hour is very sporadic here. Otherwise, the traffic's great. So overall, I really like San Antonio. I really did. I loved it here. Great atmosphere to be in. Very approachable people. Buy their steaks down here if you go out to dinner. I mean, that is a must. I just didn't like how on the Riverwalk, many kitchens close at 10 p.m. I didn't like that. You would think, nightlife, the kitchens would be open a little bit later, but, it's a little minor inconvenience. And also with Uber, I've noticed that you have to be outside to get a good reception. If you're in, let's say a hotel building, it'll think that you're like 5 miles down the road the wrong way. So head outside for a good reception on Uber. So those are just some of the little things that just add up over time. But overall, sightseeing, experiences that when summer opens, like Six Flags and SeaWorld. If not, you can always go inside the helicopters and they will take you around the city, and they have many different packages. I just did the simple 10-minute package, but they have packages up to like an hour where you can be in a helicopter. I've never been in a helicopter before, so for me to be in one, that was great. The nighttime views when you're up in the Towers of America, that's very nice. Just so much shopping to do. So people, San Antonio's ginormous here, and I recommend the visit, definitely. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. It's all in the description. My name is Krazy Dom. Take care of yourselves.